In this section we continue with the next project because I receive a piece, and this piece it's for hydraulic hand pump, and we need to create a mold for this product. And also we need to think first in which way it's better to start for creating mold. But first you need to think in which place we want to have a gauge and feeder, and also how should be a runner system for fill it with aluminum. But in this project I want to use also filter because it's for hydraulic, and we don't want to have a pour inside. This kind of filling system you can use for different pump, and because it's without the pour, and also you can see in a different simulation. But first we want to have it one simulation, and if we have a good simulation we continue with the first simulation. But I think with the first time we can find a good solution for this part. If we check it in part, then we can see in here in top we have more material, and I think it's better if we leave in top here feeder. And also we need to think in which way to start to fill it with aluminum, but we need to control. It looks like it's better if we start it here to fill it gauge here. And also we need to think for a runner system, because here we can see also how should be when we machine it, and how should be with all floating oil inside the pump. And we can see here because we machine it here, and also we machine it, and some hole we machine it here and here. And in this area here it's not so important for pour because it's only for hold, but also we don't want to have a pour here because if we have some big pour it's not strong enough. First step is to check a draft, and if we have some back draft or no. But I want to check from this plan because we have a part in line, and we go to evaluate, and we can draft analysis, and we can calculate, and we can see if we go in 3 we can calculate again, and we see we don't have a back draft, and it's all draft, it's in the right way. I control 5. Yeah, we have a draft enough in all piece, and it's no problem. Only for we need only to make some simulation, but we need first to think like we said before, we need to create a gauge and runner system and also feeder. But it looks good because we don't need to change something in board, and also thickness it's enough. We can control. I want to control in phase. I want to check which sizes. There we have 6. It's enough. It's no problem for cost in 6. But we have to machine it this area. We have to machine it this in top, and also we need to drill here, and also some hole for oil. And before we start, we need to have a scala, and we need to have a correct scala because we don't want to go back again. First we control, it's better when we start, we control draft, thickness, and create the scala. In this section we continue with next step, because draft it was okay and also thickness it was okay, but first we want to know first Scala and which size it's a piece. But first I want to have it sketched, and we can calculate Scala. We can measure like that, and we have yeah, its maximum, it's 181. Yeah, because we know it's 181, its maximum size. And here I have calculate different size, and you can see for percent when it's from 0 to 150, and we have that size for Scala, and we have different size. You can use also for all the piece like that, and you have almost ready. We continue, and now we know size, and we can continue with the Scala. We have to mold here, and we have a Scala, and we go 1.0069. We want to rotate the piece because I want to have it this in top, and this I want to have it in this side, because when we start to create a peeling system I want to have it like that. But first I want to rotate. We can rotate piece, and we can have it like that. And also we can rotate in X. We can rotate. Now it's in about Z. Because we want to have it runner system starting from here in angle a little, and here we can fill it with aluminium. We can go like that, and runner system, and here we want to leave more material. We want to connect the gauge here, and also we need to have a filter here. When we use a filter like that, it's better open like that, because we need to use filter 100%. This should be open with the aluminium floated, because if we have a filter, for example, if we have filter like using filter here in this area, and here it's filter in this is filter. If you use like that filter, material go like that, and use only this section. But if we want to use filter better, it's better when we open in mold, open like that. And gauge here. When aluminium is floated, it's go also use this area, and also this area, and this is filter, and also aluminium go like that. This type it's better if you use filter. And here we, in this area, we want to have it feeder, something like that. Sorry. because we have a lot of material here in this area and we have a shrink it. It can be here in this area, shrink it, and we have a problem with the Pura. And also I think in this area we have a problem with the shrinkage because we have more material, but we can open like that. We can connect here if you want, or we can go up all. And when we after fill, we can use also for this. And also we can leave one line to go air out, small line.